talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she be down the ride, oh, I bet that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is J.H. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk. Go check out Miss K's channel. She put up her little skydiving thing. I took her to the end of the earth. Okay, pushed her right out the plane. See if she made it. See if she made it. I was in the plane as well. So, yeah, I made it. I clearly made it because I'm here. What we talking about today? USPS begins second wave of new RPDCs. Those are what they want to call mega centers. The second wave. This article is as of August 6th. If you want to go check out the article, go to savethepostoffice.com. All right? I'm having trouble pinning it, so if you missed this little part and I see that comment, I know you didn't listen. The Postal Service has notified stakeholders about the locations of 7 more regional processing and distribution centers. Problem is while not identified as such, this is the second wave of RPDCs. The first wave of 12 RPDCs was announced months ago, as discussed in the post, which we spoke about before. So now we know the locations of 19 RPDCs, about a third of the ultimate number, which I think the guy said 60, right? It has the list: Los Angeles, Nashville, Oklahoma City, etc. If you want to see the list, save the post office. The notifications includes only the names, so there may be an error identifying the right facility. Meaning, there might be a few facilities in San Francisco. All it just says is San Francisco. The notification has the dates for various stages of the design implementation and kickoff meetings, but not the ultimate launch date. Also, the potential RPDC in Bethpage, New York, has been put on hold and may not happen at all. So in this post, they have a map of the United States, and it has little stars on it, and those stars says where they are, and it has a nice list going all the way down: Bethpage, Nashville, Oklahoma City, Palmetto, Opelika, Santa Clarita, etc. Eventually, there will be about 60 RPDCs. They're the main nodes of the network. That just means they're the backbone of the network, all right? Those are the, I guess they would be called the mega centers, right? Yeah. They'll consolidate many operations from the processing facilities in their regions. Means they take and work from other ones, you know? They will handle originating operations for all letters, flats, and packages, as well as destinating package operations. If you guys get a copy of the Eagle, which most of us do, if you look in there, there's a big network of how this thing's supposed to work. All right, there's a bunch of little post offices, then a couple bigger ones, and a couple bigger ones, and then it's so you can kind of see how this thing works. Y'all just want to know if it's gonna affect you. So the way to know that is if you go on here, if you see it's in your vicinity, then you have to start asking some questions. It doesn't only affect the plant workers though, because obviously the stations that are around it will be affected as well. So this is, gonna affect everybody from the clerks to the carriers, mail handlers, etc. Most of the PNDCs that see some of their operations sent to an RPDC will become local processing centers. That's what mine did. We used to be a PNDC, now they call it an LPC. They'll handle destinating letters and flats and perhaps house a sorting and delivery center as well. For 11 RPDCs of the first wave, the Postal Service has informed the unions and management associations about which PNDCs will have some of their operations consolidated. meaning they're going to take some of them away. So a lot of you guys watch me. Only a handful says, yeah, that's happening here. But the union knows. So go to your union meetings. Go ask some questions. All right. About which people will have somebody going to see the list below. This is the first wave. So it does have a list of the first wave. The Postal Service has not yet identified which PNDCs could see operations consolidated to the 7 RPDCs of the second wave, but there's a list of possibilities. So they have about 10 in there. The Postal Service knows where all the 60 RPDCs will be located, but they're rolling them out in stages, notifying the unions and management associations on the schedule required by the contracts. So Post Office knows. They have a certain amount of days to let the unions know, according to the contract, and then eventually union will kind of just tell you, I think it's like 60 days beforehand. It'll probably take several more months before the full list is made public. We'll probably have to wait even longer for the full list of the 200 LPCs, 600 or 700 SNDCs, and 5,000 spoke post offices, or however many they may turn out to be, that will be giving up their carriers to the SNDCs. In the meantime, here's a list of 60 potential. Again, if you read these lists, you keep scrolling down, these are potential. All right. There's 19 that have already been announced and 41 others that have appeared on the maps in USPS presentations. They have a list on Google Documents as well. So you can open this thing up on your computer and possibly see it. All right. This is just, another part of this puzzle. This is not anything to get anybody riled up or worked up. But again, it's to keep you guys aware that they are doing things. And more than likely, I gave you guys a September date. They'll let people know pretty much what's going on in September, what's going to happen nationwide. That may be the second phase of it. So keep your ears to the ground, share information if you have some, and, let's talk about it. This wasn't anything to spark any interest. It's just giving you guys some information. This is JH. Hopefully this information was helpful to somebody. We out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.